I've been wearing smartwatches for a long time, and now I think I'm done. You see, I love the idea of smartwatches, the extension of your mobile device on your wrist, replying to messages, checking things quickly, and for Apple, it has a ton of health features like heart rate, VO2 max, and if you're in an environment that can damage your hearing, it'll let you know. But for me, wearing a smartwatch became a hindrance, charging daily and just having a computer strapped to my arm. And as a person who actually loves the look of watches too, I've been wearing my watch less and less and swapping them out for real watches. I've seen the OURA ring for a while, but I felt like it didn't have enough features for me. Now recently they announced recording workouts and also temperature changes to predict sickness and cycle tracking, and I wanted to give it a chance, so I did. It's been around 2 months since I switched to the OURA ring, and I don't think I'll be going back to an Apple Watch day to day. I will admit, I do wear my Apple Watch for other things besides day-to-day stuff, like golf and tracking workouts, but I will say when traveling, having a smartwatch, especially in a big city, it helps me check things on the go so I don't have to grab my phone out of my pocket. So yeah, that right there makes sense. But day to day, you know, my Apple Watch stays on my charger. This is the 3rd generation OURA ring. It starts at $299 and can go up to $549. The price difference is the materials and also the design shape. The one that I'm using is the Horizon design with the stealth materials, and that was $399. OURA can send you a free sizing kit to figure out what is the best size for you. Now, once the ring comes in, you'll need to update the firmware to get all the latest features. You install the app and make an account, and from there you're good to go. And it also comes with this little nifty charger where you just set the ring on it and that charges it. And after using it for about a month, I found that I get around 5 days of battery life, and charging it takes around an hour or so. So look, the ring does supply a decent amount of health data. I do have to be honest, I feel some type of way, spending my own money for my own health data. It's $6 a month, which is the price of a fancy cup of coffee from Starbucks, which isn't the end of the world, but this is the same information that you'll get free from your Apple Watch. Now for me, working with Apple Health is a non-negotiable. All of my health records are there, and having a ring or any type of device that feeds into Apple Health Kit is essential for me. The OURA app gives you a very simple interface. You have a readiness score, which is based off your resting heart rate and the quality of sleep. It also looks at your activity, temperature, and HRV balance. I know the actions I did the previous day can affect the score. So if I drank the night before or I was super stressed the night before, that score will be lower, and so on and so forth. There's also sleep score. It takes all of your sleep information and gives you a full score. Now, OURA did push out a newer update that actually makes sleep tracking even better. I thought it was pretty good, but the newest update is spot on with the Apple Watch. It takes account the amount of time you were awake, REM, light, and deep sleep. You can dive into the screen and see hour by hour changes. So when I compare this data with the Apple Watch, it is very accurate for sleep. But when I look at this data for workouts, I find the Apple Watch is a little bit more accurate, but at the same time, for me as just a normal guy who does a Peloton workout or go for a walk, I don't need very specific, information. I would say when I look at calories burned, the Apple Watch is like right in line with my Peloton bike, whereas the OURA ring is off by a little bit. I would say like 30 to 40 calories sometimes. Under that, you'll have your readiness score over the past week, your sleep score, and activity score. You can click on any of these cards to get up to 1 month of data. You can also tag different events for better understanding. So for example, this spike here, I could tag it as a workout if I want. This will give me a more accurate view of my health information, and that plugs into Apple Health. Under those cards, I have an activity goal. This is where you track your steps, calorie burns, and inactive time. In here, you can make a new activity goal, and as you start getting close to meeting that goal, you'll get notifications on your phone, kind of pushing you through. And once again, you can click into here to get more detailed information, and I found this information to be pretty helpful and also interesting if you're into like body stats. So this app is really easy to use and it's super useful, and you get a lot of great data that goes back into Apple Health, which makes it easy to transition away from an Apple Watch. For me, I find using this ring is a better way to check my health in a more stealth way, giving me flexibility of wearing whatever watch I want, but still giving me the tracking information that I want. Now, when it comes to working out, I will say it's still lacking. For example, if you do a workout, it shows up in the activity screen, However, it does require you to tag the workout when you compare it to the Apple Watch, where it can detect your workouts automatically, or you could just press a couple buttons and tell it you're working out. Also, tracking live heart rate. The OURA Ring could do that, but obviously it requires you to go into your phone and turn it on, but that's kind of hard compared to an Apple Watch, which is right here on the screen. So if you want to stay in some type of workout zone, looking at your watch makes more sense than looking at your phone. Obviously, for notifications, an Apple Watch is going to be better than an OURA Ring because the Ring does nothing. It doesn't tell you about notifications, which I think is a good thing. So I had a Series 4 Apple Watch, a Series 7 Apple Watch, and I have the Apple Watch Ultra. And as I said before, I don't wear these things a ton anymore just because I'm really enjoying using the OURA Ring. Now, the Apple Watch Ultra is a great watch, and I'd say for what it does it very well. But for me, I don't need this information on my wrist at all times. So next time you guys see me out in the streets, it's quite possible I won't have one of these watches on. I'll just most likely wear my Ring. The information that it gives me is what I want, it's what I need, and I don't need the extra frills. But I wanna know what you think. Let me know down below. Kevin the Tech Ninja, have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys later.